Okay, I think we're on now. Hi guys, how you all doing? I hope you're good. Hope you're having a great week. Okay, for me, I'm having a great week, and I feel so much better. Excuse me. I feel so much better with my lips. I got busted in an accident a few days ago, so it's so much better now. And as I said, once I feel better, I'll start dropping some videos. So today I decided to talk about time frame alignment. Okay, this topic is one of the topic whereby new traders, when they hear time frame alignment, I think they'll be like, "Oh, it's just time frame. I'm just gonna choose any time frame and yeah, find my patterns and this and that." But trust me, it's not like that. You understand? You have to align those time frames. If you don't, because this is one of the key of finding a clean setup. One of the key of finding a clean setup. No matter what model you trade, no matter what strategy you trade, no matter what concept you use, without time frame alignment, trust me, I don't know. I don't know how you're doing it. If you're profitable without time frame alignment, I don't know how you're doing it. Okay, so this video is gonna be really short because there's nothing much there. Let me go further to define time frame alignment again. Um, okay, how do I define it? I'm just gonna show you, right? I'm just gonna show you. But these are the time frame alignment that you can align. We have this monthly PDRA to daily MMX market maker model. If you don't understand what market maker model is, or yeah, if you don't understand what it is, I can use these other terms like make it uh, easier for you to understand. Like, okay, let me put it this way. For time frame alignment, you find those key levels, those order blocks, those fair value gaps. That's for those who don't understand what PDRA is, because for me to explain PDRA, I have to make a separate video for it. For those who doesn't understand, because I like making it for everybody to understand. You understand what I mean? For everybody to understand. So those monthly order blocks, fair value gaps, key levels. So if you want to take trade of them, you have to get your confirmation from daily. Same thing goes with weekly. For weekly, get your confirmations of 4 hour. For daily, 1 hour. So these time frames are time frames that you can align. I will show you examples, okay? Because when I show you my example, then you get to understand more. All right. So you have to align these two time frame, right? Let's say, let me show you this first. Let's say, this is 4 hour. This is 4 hour. This is 4 hour time frame, and you find an order block or a fair value gap or a breaker block. Okay, let's work with order block. Let's say you have this order block here. Okay, it's a very simple topic. A very simple topic that if you add to your trading, trust me, it's like you finally getting one of those foundation strong. So it's just this is 4 hour order block. Wherever you want to look for your entry, then you draw down to 15 minutes. Okay, then this will now be your 15 minutes time frame. Then when 15 minutes get here, you look for your confirmation and go. Okay, this work for those who trade only pattern. Let's say you trade pattern, you're looking for some kind of pattern. No, you just don't look for it anywhere. You understand? You don't just look for it anywhere, because it can form at anywhere. Trust me, it can form anywhere and you will get stopped out. Okay, so but if you wait for your 15 minutes to get to your 4 hour points of interest, then you will catch a policy setup. Then if it doesn't go your way, then yeah, you know that okay, this this didn't just go your way. All right, then it's one of those things. You understand? But it's a high probability. Trust me. So for trading, I do tell new traders you need a high time frame. You need a high time frame. You can't just focus on just one time frame. 4 hour now becomes your higher time frame. 15 minutes become your entry time frame. You understand? So the same thing goes with I choose 4 hour because 4 hour 15 minutes because these are my two favorite time frames, right? But the same example goes for 1 hour 15 minutes. So this phase will now be the market maker buy model. Okay, coming from a sell model to buy model. You understand? So this is a PDRA. You understand? Now I'm speaking to those who understand what PDRA is and market maker buy model. So it's as simple as that, from buy to sell to buy. You understand? So time frame alignment is very, very important. This example goes for all this time frame. So if this is your monthly, if this is your monthly, then this become your daily. If this is your weekly, if this is your weekly, and this becomes your 4 hour. Okay, if this is your daily, this becomes your 1 hour. So that is how you do it. Okay, so let's jump to the chart. Let me show you some few examples. All right, let me show you some examples. Take this up here. So you can actually write this down, or you can always come back to the video. You can always come back to the video and look for it. Okay, let's actually use yesterday trading for an example. This is Nasdaq, NAS 100. Let's use yesterday's trading for an example. Okay, there was okay, this is 4 hour. Well, let's use 1 hour example. Okay, let me cut back. Excuse me, guys. It's getting cold here this morning. So we're on 1 hour now. So let's say you marked out here. Let's see, 1 hour PDRA, 1 hour order block. Okay. So now you wait. You go on 5 minutes. All right. You go on 5 minutes. You go on 5 minutes. All you just have to do, you wait for price to come back here. It's as simple as that. Understand? It's as simple as that. Also, if you align this with time also, then it's more high probability. I'm still going to talk about time on another video. So once price stop here, you just wait for a confirmation, right? You don't need to go lower on a lower time frame because now you're in 5 minutes, right? Let me make this lower so that we can see how we catch. I actually didn't take this trade yesterday. I was looking for something else. You understand? But with time frame alignment, you can catch it. That's if this is your setup. If you have the plan. I don't take trades that I didn't plan on. So let's go. So now price is pushing higher, but not saying anything because there was a fair value gap here. So let's see if price can disrespect it. Okay, now we get in this here. This becomes your entry. Okay, but we're not talking about entry today. I'm just showing you something. Still gonna make many videos on all this, all entries and many things, and how to build. You can put this. Sorry, this is upside down. So we can put our stop loss below this, and target this high. Since price is coming from this 1 hour, right? So we just wait. Sets buy limits. All right, set buy limit. Okay, price tapped us in and a little bit of drawdown. Make this faster. Okay, and there you go. So this is time frame alignments. You can see the way I aligned this 1 hour and 5 minutes, right? Align 1 hour and 5 minutes, and you get this trade and you're done for the day. So let's look for a few more examples on 1 hour. Okay, I'm just gonna choose this randomly. Let's look for another 1 hour. Trust me, I didn't practice that. I didn't even try to backtest yesterday trading. yet. For time's sake, let's use this one. Let's use this. Is this a breaker? This is a small breaker here. Let's use this breaker. Let's use this breaker. Let me see how does. Then you go on 5 minutes and wait for confirmation. Let me see what time this actually happened. Okay, this was during New York. Yeah, this was when did New York section started? Okay, this was the closing time also. So this was a breaker here and lined up with a fair value gap. So on the 5 minutes. So now we'll wait for confirmation. Let's see. Let's see what the confirmation will be. We have this high, low here. I have this low here. So let's see. Actually enter off of this risk entry, but let's do the normal entry. You can see second entry there, but I want this to break so get a proper entry, because all these are risk entries, and depending on the time too. This was I think Asian section or so. I'll make this faster. So we're just going to take this one example, then we'll go over to 4-hour time frame. Okay, this was Asian section. See the way it's playing around. So, but it is what it is. Let's see. Wanted to break this low. Imagine all these things happening in just Asian section. Okay, broke here. We broke here. Broke this one. I could have chosen another one, okay, but this one is the high probability one. But you get the message, right? You get the message, what I'm trying to say. So that's what matters. Time frame alignment is the thing. So we can put it here, make our stop loss this low here, and then target this. Target this. Let's see how it goes. Did it tag us in or not? Almost there. So you set your sell limits there and let it do its thing. Okay, price didn't tag us in, but you get the message. you get what I'm saying. Okay, let's see if this tagged us in. I just don't take trade at this time. This section is not my section. Price can always do whatever it wants. So price didn't tag us in. Why? Because I think there was a breaker here. There was a small breaker here. I just saw it now. There was a small breaker here. This could have been your entry. Okay, you always have to pay attention to all these things. So this breaker here will be your entry. Then your stop loss will be here. So this wasn't. So this could have been your entry. There was a breaker here. There was a breaker. A low, high, lower low, right? So it's going to be an entry. So this, let's go to 1 hour. Sorry, I said 1 hour, 4-hour example, right? So let's go to 4-hour example. Let's look for 1 4-hour, which could be. I think there was a breaker here. Let's see this one. There was a break. This is a breaker. Let's use this one as 4-hour example. And after this 4-hour example, I think that will be it. Because as I said earlier, there's no need for this video to be long. Okay, so we have this 4-hour here. So once you find your PDRA, then you go to your entry and you wait. Okay, so now we wait. Wait for this. Okay, so now we have this one fair value gap here. could like price to come to this one, but again we have another one here. So what I do sometimes, most times, is that once everything has lined up, right? So what I'm gonna do is that I would take my first entry here. Let's say if I was gonna risk maybe $200 in the trade, I will risk 100 here. Then when price come back here, I'll risk another 100. All right, because I can see this doesn't happen every time. Okay, so because sometimes you might take a trade here and set your stop loss here, price will come back for this and take you out. You understand, and move to your direction, and everything here is already lined up. And also here you can see that we have this low got swept. This low got swept. I like seeing this, and especially if it happened during New York section. So this low got swept, and boom. This also actually happened yesterday on Nasdaq on 15 minutes. So I'm gonna take these two entries, and let's see what happens. There was another fair value gap again. Oof. I didn't see this. Everything was moving fast. So if I had seen this, I will take this one, right? I didn't see this early enough. So this could have been another one. I didn't see this early enough. So this could have been another entry. But price should definitely come back to one of this, maybe on another day. Look at the time also, market has closed. So should come back to it on another day. But you get the message, right? Time frame alignments will help you to catch those entries, right? When you take those trades, you won't be freaking out. You won't be like, oh, what price is it? Like all those things that we were feeling when we started trading newly, right? So yeah, let's look for another example. One more example. I'm sure I said one more example before, but let's look for one more example, and then that will be it for this video. If you guys have any question on time frame alignment, feel free to DM me, and I will explain more to you. So let's look at 4-hour. Even if we look at daily, all those higher time frame, it's still gonna be the same thing. You understand? Still gonna be the same thing. Okay, so here we have this how is this 4-hour looking like this? So we have this 4-hour fair value gap here. I remember catching this trade. So let's actually use it. Let's use this 4-hour fair value gap here. Price actually came back and tapped it twice. Let's use this 4-hour fair value gap for the last example. So we have this here, and on that day, the time, price was agreeing with the time. When price agree with the time, bro, it's a very, very high probability. That's now when price agree with the time. So let's go on 15 minutes and see what entry we will get here. Okay, price just swept this. Okay, price swept this. So you can actually catch two entries here. You can actually, for those in my group who remember the day that I took this trade, okay, maybe you can use this as your breakdown, you understand, of the trade that I took that day. I think that was last week, February 29th. That was last week. So let's see. Remember catching the first entry. So now I'll wait for price to break this level here. Once it breaks this and give me fair value gap at the top, then that will be my first entry. So let's go. Because now everything is aligning, okay? Look here, there was no fair value gap here, okay? There was no fair value gap here. So price still needs to come sweep one of this liquidity before it gives you an entry. Okay, now we have another sweep here. Inside sweep here. So always wait for liquidity to, ooh. I think I got my entry here that day on the 5 minute or so. But nevertheless, if you miss this entry, there will still be another entry here, because now this is a breaker. Okay, I just wanted to backtest how I caught this entry, but I don't want to go on lower time frame because that is how I cut the entry on a lower time frame. But here we're talking about the 15 minutes. So let's focus. Let's focus. So this will now be your 15-minute entry. Price coming from 4 hour, right? Price coming from 4 hours. So you can make this your stop loss. Doesn't matter how big the stop loss is, and make it 2 to 1. Let's see 2 to 1. 2 to 1 should be, I think, like, let's say 140. 140 would be here. 140 will be here. Okay, so okay, 140 will be here. You set your buy limit here, then there we go. Just wait for price to do its thing. Now tag you in, and boom, boom. And if you miss that entry, there was another entry here that I took. Let me show you guys. There was another entry here. There was another entry, which was what I was talking about here. It didn't happen here, but it happened here. There was actually 2 entries here. Let me show you. And after that, we're done. Okay, so there was another entry here. Since you know that price is still gonna come take out this liquidity here and this one too, right? So buy market maker buy model, because this is market maker buy model. It starts with this breaker block. So what you do is that there's a fair value gap here. Okay, there's a fair value gap here, and it's also a breaker. Actually, it's also a breaker. Let me show you. It's also a breaker here. It broke this, we took out this low here and broke this high. So it's a breaker, 15-minute breaker, one of my favorite model, Unicorn, which I'm still gonna make videos on it. Okay, the YouTube is just getting started. We're just getting started. Gonna make many videos based on everything that I'm talking about here. Then you can have your own trading plan. So if you wanted to catch this entry, this is it. Just take it and set your stop loss here. Don't worry about anything. You understand? Just take it. Want to catch those sniper entries? You understand? Those sniper entries. When I show you my entries are usually like sniper entries. You will see them because I find these highs. I find them in the market. When price come inside and close, if this candle come inside here and close, just close your trade. Know that you're done. So this will be it. If you remember, I cut this trade too. I cut this one. You understand? And those in my signal group, did we catch this trade? Okay. Or this one. I can't really remember. I know that I cut this trade and this one. Sorry, my phone is just ringing. I don't know who that is. So yeah, this is how you catch this, and you let it ride. Let it ride. As long as you already identify your drawn liquidity, that's how many points. You count it yourself. So this is it, and this is it for time frame alignment. You can see the way I was aligning the time frame. If you also go on daily, on weekly, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Trust me, it's all the same thing. You just have to be patient. Wait for that one good setup. I hope you guys understand now why time frame alignment is so important. This is just a simple video of time frame alignment. As we go on, I can still make more advanced one, but I don't see how more advanced it can be more than this. You understand? Just trying to keep it simple here. Okay, because if I use too much words here and try to make it too professional, you will get lost on the way. You understand? We're all human beings. I like keeping my things simple. I like making it simple for you guys too, so that you can understand the way I understood trading. You understand? It's not about those words, those big words. It's not about all that. You understand? You can know the names of so many things, but you don't know how to trade. I know a guy who doesn't even know how to read and write. He doesn't know what all this, but these guys make a lot of money from trading. He make a lot, but he doesn't trade every day. He wait for his setup and take it. He's so disciplined, and he know what he's doing. But ask him to explain names that he doesn't know. He doesn't even know how to write his own name. You understand? But he found a way to understand all these things and make it work for himself. So yeah. So guys, this is it for time frame alignment. I'm gonna speak to you guys again very soon. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Sorry, rest of your week. Hopefully, everybody's gonna be profitable this week. Okay. It is not possible that everybody will be profitable, but I pray that those listening to this, those following up, you're gonna be profitable. If you're not, just keep working, keep working. Trust me, you will get there. All right.